I feel as if everything went a lot easier than we thought it would be. And I feel that's because we kind of cultivated everything that was supposed to happen through the meetings and through the dinners. You know, when you sit back and you can eat with people and you can have a good time genuinely, and everybody's vibing, that makes things a lot easier, okay? Yeah. So it wasn't hard at all to put together the album. The only thing that we needed to do is to make sure that we stayed focused, like you mentioned before, you know, with everything kind of closing up in 2020. Make sure that we spoke to the artists about, you know, keep creating, keep doing what it is that you're doing. We already have the songs on deck. Right. You get what I'm saying? So all we needed was the right time to introduce those songs. Yeah. And last year probably wouldn't have been the best time, you know, when we sit back and think about it. So, and earlier this year, we wanted to do it as well, but that wasn't the right time as well. I feel like synchronicity happens, and it happens when it's supposed to happen. So, you know, through meditation, through having conversations and talking to people that was actually in the industry that was helping us out, we devised the right time, and we came up with the right time to release the album.
Yeah. It was a lot of patience is involved when, you know, doing something like this. And like you said, the creative part, that wasn't the problem. That came easy. You know, that came natural because we're dealing with so many people that have been doing this and they're talented. They truly are talented. So that was the easy part with the creating. And it was just being patient with ourselves and the world at that point. Like you said, to try and, you know, figure out exactly when it was going to be time to release this to everybody so that, you know, you guys can get the exact same feeling that we got when we met all of them and put this together.
Yeah, and one thing I would have to mention is that we all are bosses, okay? So it wasn't any big I's and little U's. So a lot of these artists were already established, okay? They already knew what it is that they needed to do. You know, we just became an auxiliary to kind of help them. And we mentioned that even through management. You know, you have a lot of people who just say, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know, we're here to help each other. That's the reason why everything went so well. It went so smoothly. Yeah.
Well, for one, we're going to keep Realizm Radio going. So there'll be a Realizm Radio Volume 2, maybe 3, 4, 5. You know, we're just going to keep it going. It may feature different genres. You know, each one might be something different, not just a plethora of stuff. We may focus on
maybe
rock. We may
Realizm Radio, the hip hop version.
Yeah, maybe different versions of Realizm Radio. You know, the next volume's coming up. So yeah, just expect that. And I as a business, I expect a lot more growth. Like I said, we're managing 16 acts at this point. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to add a few more, especially with this release. But yeah, that's something that people can expect. As a personal note, like I don't know what else we do outside of
right. As far as the artistry, you know, we kind of play the background, all right? You know, we do there's some songwriting on the album.
Yes. They try to pull us out of retirement.
I wrote Surrender with T-Roc.
They got a whole verses.
Right,
but you know,
there's also
there's more so about the art.
They also these two are
low key. We do have a little project we might put out, but it might be a unicorn where you got to buy another album in order to hear a couple of songs from us.
I'm trying to make a beat that make no right. Like I can get her to rap on one of my beats. I swear I die happy.
Like the Avengers movie,
rap on one of my beats.
We'll be at the end of the movie like the Avengers. They always give
after the credits, then you can catch a couple of our tracks.
Right.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Well, I mean, you can reach out to us through social media, you know, Lizm Muzik Group on IG, or we
drop us a line on our website. LizmMusicGroup.com.
Correct.
They can always, you know, just leave a message on there, or like you said, DM, you know, send us any type of messages. We check them.
We answer all messages.
Yeah.
That's how I got the content with you.
Exactly.
It was IG.
Yeah. We're not the type to just leave a bunch of messages and not check them. You know, we learned that through Realizm Radio. We had to go through every song. So every submission of every song that people dropped in, there was times that our email was full. Trust me, Brian. I spent the whole day just sitting here going through these songs. Like, okay, what could we actually put on the show? Because we're all about positivity as well. So, you know, if it's a song and, you know, you're talking about killing up the whole world, That's
it's
cool.
It's just not for us.
It's just not for us at that point in time, you know. Yeah. But if you're being expressive as an artist and you're just expressing what it is that you're doing, you know, we totally understand that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And we're not the type that say, oh, you know, if somebody comes to us and they say, hey, I want to join, I want to sign, you know, how can I do that? And then their song, like maybe their vocals aren't up to par, you know, or something like that. We're not just going to say, you know, oh, no, maybe that's with you. No, you can't sing. It's not like that. You know, it's more so like we'll give that advice to say, you know, think you need to work on, you know, maybe get some vocal coaching. And hey, by the way, Scoop does vocal coaching, you know. Yeah. And we have set up artist development. Before everything shut down, we had artist development classes going, social media training, the interviewing skills. Like we have done all of this stuff so that our artists can truly be the best that they can and succeed, you know, in this business.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think from a personal standpoint, like those two that like put me in a position where I can just make art, where I can focus on my creativity. I don't have to focus on, oh, you know, is this business gonna get handled? Is this gonna get handled? Is this gonna get handled? They trust me, so I trust them. Okay. It's not ego, it's we go.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It's very refreshing, actually, because I'm a psychopath where it's like I need to be in control of everything. So it's been refreshing to kind of like let go a little bit and let other people do stuff that I don't want to do. So,
yeah, that's hard.
It's been really nice.
I could tell shit.